Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. First of all, my sincere condolences to the families of the bereaved in this incalculable tragedy. 288 families destroyed within a matter of seconds. So, of course, things have to be put right and responsibility is apportioned. Now, I'm going to deal with only facts at this sensitive moment. So, please bear with me. Number one, it is looking likely that this catastrophic accident is the result of either human error or a sabotage that led to the interlocking override. But even the overriding should have been double checked automatically. It is unacceptable that a simple human error can result in the death of 300 people within seconds. Unacceptable. Number two, Railway Minister Navika wears a crown of thorns. It is an impossible situation. One would require upwards of $11 billion to make Indian Railways safe to use. Navika, it is also a fact that no other government has done more for the railways than the Modi government. It has spent 10 times more money on railways than the UPA. It has electrified 10 times more tracks than the UPA. It has equipped coaches with 30 times more bio toilets. It has improved passenger comfort and safety. And yet the situation is that more than 1.4 lakhs of rail safety jobs are lying vacant. According to NCRB, 250,000 have died of rail accidents this past decade. By the time this debate ends, Navika, 3 Indians would have died in rail accidents. And although so-called consequential train accidents have reduced in the last decade, there has been a 37% increase in them this year compared to last. Leave aside the damning CAG report. 2 weeks ago, railway authorities had warned of just this sort of accident happening soon. It is also a fact that the anti-collision device Kavach would not have helped in this case. But then I ask, why is it that only 1,000 kilometers of a total of 125,000 kilometers of Indian rail track network has been made Kavach enabled? Government shouldn't handle businesses or organizations. Government cannot handle business and organizations, and yet they do. Number 3. Now let me come to the resignation question. Ashwini Vaishnaw undoubtedly has been a good, hard-working minister. And as I already told you, he is handling a hopeless, unreformable, state-owned dinosaur. When people talk of earlier occasions where rail ministers have resigned from Lal Bahadur Shastri ji to Mamata Banerjee, it is worth asking, was the accident in the wake of which they resigned the first accident during their tenure? And sadly, in all these cases, the answer is no. Therefore, the resignation is more a political or a moral decision, as no minister can or has been able to set right the railways mess. Also, if resignations were to happen after every accident, then should the Bihar CM resign today because of the 1,700 crore bridge collapsing twice over? Finally, Navika, just 20 seconds. The time has come, whether we like it or not, for the railways to be completely privatized, because as Narendra Modi had said in 2013 and didn't keep his promise, the government has no business to be in business. And we've already seen what the situation was when the government was running airlines. But will we ever learn?
Good question. But let me ask Mr.